Hello, welcome to Super Air. My name is Callie York. Hope you're well. I'm here at Somerset Park. They say never make predictions for the Scottish Championship. It's probably the hardest league to predict. But here we go. Myself and Charles is going to join us from Zambia to give his prediction. I've also got Barry as well who's going to give us his. Let's see how we get on. Let's kick off. Hey Charles, who's going to be your 10th place team this season in the league?
On number 10, I'd put Abrath. They've recently been promoted, but I don't think they have the caliber or the pedigree to compete at the championship level. They could be one of the best teams that have been promoted, but of course, the championship is not an easy league. So that's why I would say number 10 will be Abrath.
Who's going to come in this year 10th, do you think, Barry?
The team I think will finish 10th this season and last is Airdrie. Rode their luck last season. If it wasn't for Hamilton getting deducted 15 points, I think they would have been down in either automatically or playoff place. No, and I don't like them.
I'm going to take Queen's Park for 10th place this season. I think they're got a lot of troubles to seek. Obviously, some issues around finance. They've had to reduce their budget drastically, and I think that will impact them this season. So, 10th place, I'm going to go for Queen's Park. Who's your 9th place team, Barry?
9th, tricky one, but I think Arbroath. I know they did well in a couple of seasons, but in the championship, coming back up, and a home advantage at Gayfield Park certainly will help them, but I think they'll finish 9th.
Who are you going for in 9th place, Charles?
Number 9, I would put Airdrie. I think last season they just escaped within an inch of the lynch, so I would say the only position that they can fight for is position number 9, going by the fact that probably it's only Arbroath that they're better than in this season's competition. So I'm just being generous enough to just give them just put them at position number 9.
9th place, I'm going to go for Airdrie. I think they will struggle this season. They brought in Sean McGinty, who's a decent signing, and they've got a little bit of experience there, but I just don't think they've got the squad depth, so I'm going to take them for 9th place this season. And 8th place, Charles, who are you going for?
Number 8, I would put Greenock Morton. Well, they've not been so convincing. For me, I think they're not really so convincing, and I think the best position that would vie for this particular season could be number 8, and that's just being generous enough.
What's your thoughts about 8th place this season, Barry?
8th, I'm going for Morton. Just, I don't know, I think off the park they're a bit of a mess. I don't see how they're going to be able to fund a top half side, and I think this year they're probably going to struggle. So I think 8th for Morton.
8th place, I'm going to go for Arbroath. I think they've come up from that league below. I think they're a lot harder to beat than a lot of teams think, and a lot of teams I think will underestimate them this season. Especially it's difficult to go to Gayfield and get results, as we've seen in the early cup draw. So Arbroath for me, coming in at 8th place. Who's going to come in 7th, do you think, Charles, this season?
Number 7, Dunfermline. Really, this hasn't really been my cup of coffee, so this team really doesn't inspire me, doesn't really do it for me. So I'll just put them at position number 7 for now, and that's probably a very generous position that I could think of for them this season. Well, they could really be good at times, but definitely they're not so inspiring. I think number 7 is better for them.
Who's your pick for 7th place, Barry, this season?
I think 7th, I think it'll be Queen's Park. They're not in good shape off the park. Massive cost-cutting exercise as well. Just looking at some of the signings they've brought in. So I think that's the position that Queen's Park are going to finish in.
7th spot, I'm going to go for Morton. I think their squad is pretty restricted this season. They don't have a lot of money coming in, so I think they're going to struggle. They've signed a couple of players, but I think injuries could really play their toll if they get injuries again this season. Again, Dougie always puts together a difficult team to beat, so I think they will. At least I don't think they'll be in relegation battle this season. For Morton in 7th place this season. Who do you think is going to be in 6th place this season, Charles?
At number 6, I'd put Queen's Park. Well, nothing much really can be said about this team, but I'd say Queen's Park can pull some surprises, and well, position 6 is good enough for them. I think they can do this at position 6. They're they're mid-table team, so that's what we can say about them.
What about 6th for you, Barry, this season?
We're starting to get into the situation where there's not a lot between the teams. I think Partick are going to struggle this season. Again, 20% budget cut is very, very difficult to compete. So I think they'll find themselves outside the playoffs this year.
6th place, I'm going for Dunfermline. Obviously, when Lennon come in, we'll give them a boost. I just don't think they're at the stage yet with their squad to challenge up the top of the league as of yet. Might take them another season or two to get some established players in. Players they've brought in so far, yeah, there's probably more to come in. We'll give them, I think, a 6th place finish this season. Thoughts on 5th place this season, Barry?
Again, okay, Neil Lennon didn't do particularly well in last year, although he did keep them up, but I think it was more by good fortune than anything else. So I think it's going to be Dunfermline. I don't think he's got the magic wand. They might have some money to chuck about, doesn't guarantee success, so I think that'll be Dunfermline.
Who can you see finishing 5th this season, Charles?
At number 5, I would bring in Partick Thistle. Well, they should have ranked higher than that, but they've lost quite a number of players, so I think they could really struggle to patch up some holes that have been made in their team rather this season. So I'd say Partick Thistle would finish at 5th position, and definitely, well, it's because they're a decent side and can't really do well. But I think this season they're going to struggle a bit due to the fact that they've lost quite a number of players. So I'd say Partick Thistle, number 5.
5th place, I'm going for Partick Thistle. I think they're always a difficult team to play against. I think they always do well at Firhill. People may be writing them off this season in terms of them cutting their budget, but I still think they're going to be a strong contender. I don't think they'll get a playoff place, but I think they will finish 5th this season. 4th place, Barry, what do you think?
Probably going to go for Wraith Rovers, I think. Although it was nice to see them get beat East Kilbride last night, but again, they're ambitious so off the park. Been quite a lot off the park as well, but I'm not convinced they're going to be any better than 4th.
And who are you going for to finish in 4th place this season, Charles?
At number 4, I'd bring in Wraith Rovers. Well, they can be dangerous. They have been dangerous at times, and there are times that they've really shown some brilliance, and they keep on fluctuating in terms of their performances. They're a team that could one game do pretty well, and you may think, well, this is it. They are definitely poised to go up, but there are times again that they do not really do that well. So I would say Wraith Rovers at number 4.
4th place, I'm going to go for Wraith Rovers this season. I think they were just outside the playoff places last season. I think they can push on to 4th. I think what may be their difficulty is the depth of squad. I think they've got some really good players, but if they get injury suspensions, I think that will hold them back a bit this season. So I'm going to go for 4th this season for Wraith Rovers. Who's your prediction for 3rd place this season, Barry?
3rd, I think, will be St Johnstone. Okay, they've come down with the parachute payment. It doesn't automatically guarantee success. You saw Dundee United take 2-3 seasons to get to the Championship as well. I've looked at their signings, absolutely nothing special. I think they'll be 3rd.
Who are you going for in 3rd place this season, Charles?
At number 3, I'd bring in St Johnstone. They're a good side, decent side. Recently relegated, but of course they can cause some havoc to this championship season. Again, we're looking at how some other teams are able to play in the championship, and we can't rule out any possibility of them going back to the Premiership, but of course I would say for now I think they would finish position 3 in the championship this season.
3rd place, I'm going to go for St Johnstone. I think They may slightly underestimate this league and have not really had much experience in the Championship for a while. And it's a very tough league to get out of. A lot of really good teams in there, and all games are pretty close. So I mean, it takes St Johnstone at the moment. They may sign other players that will strengthen their squad, but I think at the moment they've signed a few Championship players who will do okay at this level. I just don't think there'll be enough to push them into the top two slots. So I'm going to go for St Johnstone in third place. Second place, Charles, who do you think should come in second this coming season?
Number 2, Ross County. And this is due to the fact that they have the experience at the highest level. But really, it's, I hate to say it, but I wouldn't fancy them to really have it easy in the championship this season. You know, they've just been relegated, and they could be hungry for success again to go back up. But are they going to be let, alone like that, or really are they going to be let scot-free just like that? Well, I don't think that will be the situation this particular season. So they won't have it easy, and they're definitely going to have to work extra hard for them to go back up. So I would say number 2, Ross County.
And who are you going for in second, Barry?
Second, I actually think it's going to be us. I think it'll be here. I think we're going to have a good season. It's always hard to judge until you've got a full squad available, and there's 3 and 4 definitely going to come in as well. Might get a better idea then, but I think second. Yep, second.
Second place, I'm going to take Ayr United. I think we're building a really strong squad. I'm just here at Somerset and Kevin Holt's been announced. So I think Scott Brown has identified we need experience and he's strengthened the defence. I think what I would like to see is maybe another goalkeeper signed. I do like Liam Russell and I do like David Mitchell. I think you really need 2 almost first team goalkeepers. So if you get an injury, you've got somebody else to come in. So I'd like to see another goalkeeper and maybe another couple of signings. We can get the cooperation agreement with Celtic. I think that could also strengthen our position. But I think second would be progress from last season, and I think we can get a second place slot this season. And finally, Barry, who are you going for the league champions for this coming season?
Ross County. You know, they don't have to spend any money off the park infrastructure wise. Everything's there. McGregor will just chuck money at the team again, plus the parachute payment, plus the long travel up to Dingwall. They seem to have made some good signings. I think Jay's going to play a prominent part in their team this season. So I think they might just be a bit better than the rest. I don't think they'll run away with it, but I think they'll be first.
For the champions this coming season, I'm going to go for Ross County. I think they've got a lot of strength and depth, including goalkeeper position. I think they look strong, but yeah, they actually have some really experience in there. Guys like Jay Henderson, I think, will do really well in the championship again this coming season. And they've also got guys like Hale, who, if they can keep him, will bang in the goals at this level. So I think they might just have a wee bit too much depth this season for other teams, and I think they'll strengthen in January if they need to. So I'm going to take Ross County to win the league this coming season. Charles, who's going to win the league this season?
Number 1, well, your guess is as good as mine. Ayr United, good manager, good signings that have been brought in, both experienced and new blood. I think that blend, together with the commitment from the club, the fans themselves, I think the players this season at Ayr United are going to be so motivated to really even do much better. So I don't see any other club, being that ambitious, to go on and win the league this season. So I'd say Ayr United being promoted to the Premiership via, automatic qualification due to the fact that they'll win the league this season. So that's it. Number 1, Ayr United.
That's all from me, Kelly York from Somerset Park. Hope you're well, hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please give us your predictions below. Who you think will be the top 10 teams in this championship this coming season. Always a difficult one to predict. No doubt it'll come back to bite us. But that's our predictions for the 3 of us. Take care and I'll catch you soon. All the best.